Remember the days when VCRs were a staple in every living room? Or when the sound of a dial-up modem connecting to the internet was music to our ears? Today, we're taking a nostalgic look back at the everyday objects that were once found everywhere, but have now vanished from our lives. In the early days of the internet, dial-up connections were the primary gateway to the World Wide Web for households and businesses alike. These connections utilized existing telephone lines and modems to transmit data over analog signals. Iconic screeching sounds produced by computer modems negotiating a connection became a cultural phenomenon, etched into the collective memory of an entire generation. Dial-up offered painfully slow data transfer speeds, making activities like downloading files or streaming media impractical. Web pages loaded agonizingly slowly, testing the patience of even the most dedicated internet users. As broadband technologies like DSL, cable, and fiber optic connections became more widely available and affordable, dial-up's limitations became increasingly apparent. By the late 2000s, dial-up had largely been supplanted, with most internet service providers phasing out their dial-up offerings altogether. Before the rise of smartphones and tablets, personal digital assistants, PDAs, were handheld devices that served as digital organizers and rudimentary computing devices. Popular models like the Palm Pilot and BlackBerry allowed users to manage calendars, contacts, and simple applications using a stylus and a touch-sensitive screen. PDAs were particularly popular among business professionals and the technologically savvy, offering a portable and convenient way to stay organized and productive on the go. However, their functionality was limited compared to modern smartphones, with most PDAs lacking advanced communication features like cellular connectivity or internet access. As smartphones like the iPhone and Android devices hit the market in the first part of the 2000s, offering a convergence of PDA functionality, web browsing, email, and phone capabilities in a single device, PDAs quickly became obsolete. CRT monitors were once a ubiquitous sight in homes, offices, and schools, with their distinctive curved screens and flickering displays, serving as a reminder of the technological limitations of the era. However, as display technologies advanced, CRT monitors faced stiff competition from newer, more compact, and energy-efficient solutions like LCD and LED displays. By the late 2000s, CRT monitors had largely been phased out in favor of these newer display technologies, which offered superior image quality, slimmer profiles, and lower power consumption. The last known manufacturer of CRT monitors ceased production in 2015, marking the end of an era for this once dominant display technology. Portable CD players. In the era before MP3 players and music streaming services, portable CD players were the go-to devices for enjoying music on the move. These battery-powered players allowed users to listen to their favorite audio CDs while commuting, exercising, or simply relaxing outdoors. Portable CD players offered a significant improvement over their cassette tape predecessors, providing higher audio quality and the ability to skip between tracks with ease. However, as digital audio formats like MP3s and streaming services gained traction in the early 2000s, offering increased portability and virtually limitless music libraries, portable CD players quickly became obsolete. By the late 2000s, most major manufacturers had ceased production, making way for the iPod and other digital music players to dominate the market. Before the advent of voicemail and digital answering systems, answering machines were the primary way to record incoming phone messages when the recipient was unavailable. These devices used small cassette tapes to capture audio messages, which could be played back upon returning home or to the office. The answering machine's simplicity and ease of use made it a staple in homes and businesses alike. Users could record personalized outgoing messages and review incoming messages at their convenience. However, the limited tape capacity meant that answering machines could only store a finite number of messages before needing to be reset or have the tape replaced. Before the ubiquity of cell phones and smartphones, pagers were an early form of mobile communication technology that allowed users to receive simple numerical messages or codes. These devices were particularly popular among professionals, such as doctors, emergency responders, and service technicians who needed to stay connected and receive urgent notifications while away from their desks. Pagers worked by transmitting radio signals to a network of receivers, which would then display the incoming message on the device's small digital screen. Users would typically need to find a landline phone to respond to the message, as pagers lacked two-way communication capabilities. As cell phones became more affordable and widespread in the late 1990s and early 2000s, offering more advanced communication features, pagers quickly fell out of favor. By the mid-2000s, most major paging networks had been shut down, marking the end of an era for this once essential technology. Before the advent of USB drives, cloud storage, and other modern data storage solutions, floppy disks were the primary method of transferring and storing digital data. These thin, flexible disks were encased in square plastic shells and came in various sizes, with the 3.5-inch disks capable of holding up to 1.44 MB of data, a minuscule amount by today's standards. Floppy disks were once a standard in homes, offices, and schools, used to store everything from personal documents and spreadsheets to software programs and video games. The iconic click sound made when inserting a floppy disk into a computer's drive was a familiar auditory cue for an entire generation. However, as storage capacities and data transfer speeds increased, floppy disks quickly became obsolete, replaced by more efficient and higher capacity storage media like CDs, DVDs, and eventually USB drives and cloud storage services. Although the last major manufacturer, Sony, stopped making floppy disks in 2011, there's still some tech that relies on the remaining supply. The objects we've explored in this video were once indispensable parts of our daily lives, integral to how we worked, communicated, and entertained ourselves. However, the relentless march of technological progress has rendered them obsolete, replaced by newer, more advanced solutions that better meet the ever-evolving needs and expectations of consumers. While we may feel a sense of nostalgia for these iconic items, their disappearance is a testament to the incredible pace of innovation and our society's insatiable appetite for the next big thing. As always, thank you for watching.